Hello and welcome everybody. First, Toronto real estate headlines and then April 2020 detailed market report and analysis. Toronto City Central April 2020 detached home inventory surged to 7.6 months of inventory. Month of inventory tripled month over month and more than doubled year over year. So are we seeing a shift towards a buyer's market? Toronto City Central, April 2020, condo apartment supply reaches 4.2 months of inventory. March 2020, it had just 1.2 months of inventory. So inventory more than tripled month over month, and at the same time, month over month, average price also dropped 16.4% to $659,865. With the increased supply, are we going to see more balanced condo market? Toronto East Etobicoke, April 2020, attached row townhouse, average price drops whopping 20% month over month to $845,542. Toronto City Central attached row townhouse segment is also seeing significant rise on the supply side with 5.9 months of inventory. Month of inventory doubled month over month and more than tripled year over year. Are we seeing a balanced market here? Now the report in details. Today we are going to discuss how COVID-19 has impacted Toronto real estate market since the declaration of emergency March 17, 2020. We will study both pre and post COVID-19 markets and look through the lens of actual MLS data to understand how home buyers and sellers are responding to these uncertain times and how different type of housing and areas of market are shaping in this phase of unprecedented economic contraction. So is the market going up or down? Are there real opportunities in this rapidly shifting and adjusting market? Are you wondering, is it a good time to buy, sell, or invest? Hi, my name is Shirjil Al-Haddad. I'm a realtor at Toronto Home Realty, and Toronto Regional Real Estate Board has released April 2020 market stats and numbers, and today we are going to analyze and come up with a data-driven analysis. We are going to compare how market stats month over month and year over year are shaping and examine regionally Toronto East Scarborough market, Toronto West Etobicoke market, and Toronto Central housing market, all of them separately so that we get a clearer picture. We will look at microstats, freeholds and condos, both, and cover all major asset classes like semi-detached, detached, attached row townhouses, condominium apartments, and condo townhouses. We will break down numbers and dig deeper into metrics like months of inventory, days on market, average sale price, and sale price to listing price percentage. These data points will help us decode complex MLS data and understand the developing trends and projections in the market. So without any further ado, let's dive in. Before I start the stats and analysis, quick note, 0 to 4 months of inventory is a seller's market, 4 to 6 months of inventory is a balanced market, 6+ months is buyer's market. First, I'm going to look at detached home segment of Toronto City Central. April 2020 month of inventory was at 7.6 months, March 2020 2.4 months, April 2019 3.5 months of inventory. Months of inventory tripled month over month and more than doubled year over year. High volume of inventory buildup clearly favoring buyers in the market, with average price at $1,932,715, down by 11% month over month and down by 10% year over year. Days on market at 22, up by 2 days month over month and down by 1 day year over year. Average listing to sale price percentage at 96%, down by 3% month over month and down by 2% year over year. Now, detached home Toronto East Scarborough. April 2020, 2.3 months of inventory. March 2020, 1 month of inventory. April 2019, 1.6 months of inventory. Month of inventory more than doubled month over month and increased 44% year over year. Still remains a very strong seller's market with average price at $1,015,942, down by 5.6% month over month and up by 4.6% year over year. Days on market at 14, up by 4 days month over month and down by 1 day year over year. Average listing price percentage at 99%, down by 8% month over month and down by 3% year over year. Now, detached homes Toronto East Etobicoke. April 2020, 2.9 months of inventory. March 2020, 1.4 months of inventory. April 2019, just 1.7 months of inventory. Month of inventory doubled month over month and increased by 70% year over year. It is still a strong seller's market with average price at $1,102,945, down by 14% month over month and down by 4.4% year over year. Days on market at 17, up by 6 days month over month and up by 1 day year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 99%, down by 6% month over month and down by 2% year over year. Semi-detached Toronto City Central. April 2020, month of inventory at 2.6. March 2020, 1.3 months of inventory. April 2019, 1.2 months of inventory. Month of inventory increase almost double month over month and increased by 216% year over year. It still remains a very strong seller's market with average price at $1,237,688, down by 3.72% month over month and down by 4.1% year over year. Days on market at 14, up by 6 days month over month and up by 6 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price at 99%, down by 9% month over month and down by 6% year over year. Semi-detached Toronto East Scarborough. April 2020, only 0.8 months of inventory. March 2020, even lower, 0.7 months of inventory. April 2019, 1.1 months of inventory. Month of inventory increased about 14% month over month and decreased by 27% year over year. Limited supply, very strong sellers market with average price at $1,058,129, down by 7.8% month over month, up by 6.43% year over year. Days on market at 10, up by 4 days month over month and up by 2 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 101%, down by 14% month over month and down by 9% year over year. Now, semi-detached Toronto West Etobicoke. April 2020, 1.5 months of inventory. March 2020, 0.8 months of inventory. Super tight. April 2019, 1.5 months of inventory. So month of inventory increased 87% month over month and remained unchanged year over year. Tighter supply, we are seeing tighter supply and market still remains a very strong seller's market with average price at $1,033,941, down by 1.2% month over month and up by 18.7% year over year. Days on market at 13, up by 2 days month over month, unchanged year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 0.03%, down by 7% month over month and down by 2% year over year. Attached row townhouses, Toronto City Central. April 2020, we saw 5.9 months of inventory, very high. And March 2020, it was at just 2.4 months of inventory. April 2019, even lower, 1.6 months of inventory. Month of inventory increased significantly, almost double month over month and more than triple year over year. We are seeing significant increase in the supply in this market segment, but it still remains a balanced market. But it's kind of tilting towards buyers at the moment, with average price at $1,279,444, down by 15.4% month over month and up by 1.14% year over year. Days on market at 16, up by 5 days month over month and up by 3 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 97%, down by 7% month over month and down by again 7% year over year. Now, attached row townhouse segment for Toronto East Scarborough. April 2020, 1.3 months of inventory. March 2020, ultra slim inventory, only 0.6 months of inventory. April 2019, 0.9 months of inventory. Monthly inventory almost double month over month and increased by 44% year over year. We are seeing tight supply, but it still remains a very strong seller's market, with average price at $848,576, down by 5.6% month over month and up by 5.2% year over year. Days on market at 15, up by 9 days month over month and 4 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 105%, down by 10% month over month and up by 5% year over year. Attached row townhouse segment for Toronto East Etobicoke. April 2020, 2 months of inventory. March 2020, 1.2 months of inventory. And April 2019, 1.8 months of inventory. Month of inventory increased by 67% month over month and increased by 11% year over year. We saw tight supply and a very strong seller's market, with average price at $845,542, down by whopping 20% month over month and down by 0.3% year over year. Days on market at 15, up by 7 days month over month and up by 6 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 98%, down by 9% month over month and down by 6% year over year. Condo apartment segment for Toronto City Central. April 2020, inventory was at 4.2 months, and March 2020, 1.2 months of inventory, and April 2019, 1.6 months of inventory. So month of inventory more than tripled month over month and increased by 262% year over year. Significantly increased supply in the market, but it is still a balanced market somewhat, with average price at $659,865, down by 16.4%, which is a big drop month over month, and down by 6.5% year over year. Days on market at 18, up by 3 days month over month and down by 1 day year over year. Average sale price to listing price was at 99%, down by 4% month over month and down by 1% year over year. Now we are looking at condo apartments for Toronto East Scarborough. April 2020, inventory was at 2.1 months March 2020, 0.9 months of inventory. April 2019, 1.1 months of inventory. So month of inventory more than doubled month over month and increased by 91% year over year. Tight supply, strong sellers market, with average price at $515,901, down by 2.85% month over month and up by 10.5% year over year. Days on market at 15, up by 7 days month over month, down by 3 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 101%, down by 6% month over month and up by 1% year over year. Now we're looking at condo apartment, Toronto West, Etobicoke. April 2020 inventory was at 3.6 months, and March 2020 1 month of inventory. April 2019 1.3 months of inventory. Month of inventory more than triple over a month and increased by 267% year over year. So we are seeing increased supply, but market is still favoring sellers, with average price at $547,395, down by 8.4% month over month and down by 4% year over year. Days on market at 21, up by 9 days month over month and up by 4 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price at 99%, down by 6% month over month and down by 1% year over year. Now, condo townhouse for Toronto City Central. April 2020 months of inventory was at 3.8, March 2020 1 month of inventory, April 2019 2 months of inventory. So month of inventory almost increased 4 times month over month and almost doubled year over year. Increased supply, but still a seller's market, with average price at $855,243, down by 2.4% month over month and up by 8.3% year over year. Down, and if we look at days on market, it was at 12, up by 2 days month over month and down by 8 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 99%, down by 7% year over year. Down by 7% month over month and down by 1% year over year. Now we're going to look at condo townhouse, Toronto East, Scarborough. April 2020 1.9 months of inventory. March 2020 0.9 months of inventory. April 2019 1.3 months of inventory. Month of inventory more than doubled month over month and increased by 46% year over year. Tight supply, strong sellers market, with average price at $627,493, up by 1.2% month over month and up by 16% year over year. Days on market at 11, up by 2 days month over month and down by 5 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 102%, down by 7% month over month and up by 2% year over year. And lastly, condo townhouses for Toronto West, Etobicoke. So April 2020 3.2 months of inventory, March 2020 0.8 months of inventory, April 2019 2 months of inventory. Months of inventory increased almost 4 times month over month and increased by 160% year over year. Increased supply, still a seller's market, with average price at $637,789, up by 1.2% month over month and up by 3.6% year over year. Days on market at 15, up by 2 days month over month and down by 2 days year over year. Average sale price to listing price percentage at 99%, down by 5% month over month and down by 1% year over year. Now it brings us to our key takeaways and conclusions. Number of sales both are down by about 60 to 65% year over year due to the COVID-19 emergency health and safety measures. but properties are still selling in the market. It's nothing like what we saw in April 2017, where sellers panicked and market saw double-digit correction. Properties today are still selling close to the asking price. We are not seeing fire sales. Market is showing signs of cooling down. I see it as a welcome relief for the home buyers. Overall, property values are still holding strong, but there are areas where we are seeing downward pressure due to low buyer activity and the supply buildup. But sales are gradually picking up again. And this brings us to the end of our report. So thank you very much for watching. If you found this report insightful and you'd like to see more content like this, please hit the like button, subscribe and share with anyone who may benefit from it. Drop your questions and comments below. Bye for now. Please stay safe and stay positive.